What if you could undo every regret, every mistake, and every what if that has ever kept you awake at night? In the Midnight Library, the philosophical and deeply moving novel selected for the GMA Book Club, Matt Haig delivers a story that is less about changing the past and more about embracing the present. This is not just a fantasy, it is a profound meditation on depression, choice, and the infinite possibilities of a single life. If you crave narratives that challenge your perspective on happiness, featuring a protagonist who is achingly relatable, and a concept that is both simple and mind-bending, this audiobook is a lifeline for the soul. Prepare to meet Nora Seed, a woman standing on the edge of oblivion who is given one last chance to find a reason to stay. The story begins with Nora Seed, a 35-year-old woman who feels like she has failed at everything. Her band didn't make it, her engagement ended, her career is stagnant, and she feels like a burden to her family. Overwhelmed by regret and despair, she decides to end her life. But instead of fading into nothingness, she finds herself in the Midnight Library, a place between life and death where time stops. The library is infinite, filled with books that represent different versions of her life, lives she could have lived if she had made different choices. With the help of Mrs. Elm, her childhood librarian, Nora can step into any of these lives to experience what might have been. The audiobook narration captures Nora's initial hopelessness and her growing curiosity, making you feel the weight of her regrets and the lightness of her discoveries. Matt Haig's writing is accessible yet profound, blending magical realism with psychological insight. The prose is gentle and reflective, allowing space for the philosophical questions at the heart of the story to breathe. The audiobook format enhances this experience, with a narrator who brings warmth and empathy to Nora's journey. You will hear the hesitation in her voice as she tries on new identities, and the clarity that emerges as she begins to understand the nature of regret. The pacing is deliberate, moving from one alternate life to the next with a rhythm that keeps you engaged while allowing for deep reflection. Each life Nora visits, from being an Olympic swimmer to a glaciologist to a rock star, reveals a different aspect of her personality and the trade-offs inherent in every choice. But the Midnight Library is more than just a series of what-if scenarios. It is a powerful exploration of mental health and the illusion of perfection. Nora discovers that even in the lives where she achieved her dreams, she was not necessarily happy. Success does not erase loneliness, and fame does not cure insecurity. The story explores themes of self-worth, the pressure of societal expectations, and the courage it takes to accept an imperfect life. It asks difficult questions. Is there such a thing as the best version of yourself? And can you find contentment without achieving greatness? As Nora travels through the library, she begins to see her original life in a new light. She realizes that her regrets were based on a narrow view of success, and that the small moments of connection and joy she had dismissed were actually significant. Her relationship with her brother, her cat, and her old friends takes on new meaning as she understands their value. The supporting cast, including the various versions of people she knows, adds depth to the narrative, showing how our choices affect others. The plot twists are emotional rather than procedural, focusing on Nora's internal growth and her shifting perspective. The climax of the book is a moment of profound realization, where Nora must choose whether to return to her original life or continue searching for a perfect one. The resolution is satisfying and hopeful, offering a vision of life that is realistic and empowering. It is a testament to Haig's skill that he can tackle heavy topics like suicide and depression with such grace and optimism. For fans of contemporary fiction, this audiobook is essential listening. It offers a perfect blend of escapism and emotional depth, allowing you to experience the thrill of possibility and the comfort of acceptance. Whether you are commuting or relaxing at home, the Midnight Library will stay with you. It is a reminder that while we cannot change the past, we can always choose how we live the present. So, press play, open your mind, and let Matt Haig guide you through a story that celebrates the beauty of being alive. This is a book that will help you find your own